next if you want to start getting it ready. Because once it starts, I'm not going to give you time.
Good afternoon. At this time, I ask everyone please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the singing of the national anthem by the Belvidere North High School Choir. Thank you. You may be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Jim Friesma. I'm the principal of a school that has extremely talented students who achieve great things, and I'm excited to be able to celebrate the class of 2021 with you today. On behalf of Belvidere Community Unit School District 100, I thank you for being here today, and for all attendees, cooperation with both social distancing and proper mask wearing guidelines while on school district property. During today's events, our speakers will remove their masks to ensure most clarity possible for our graduates and for our audience. At this time, I would like to welcome Valedictorian Katrina Kozlowski to the stage for her opening remarks. Katrina has been involved in soccer, cross country, Spanish, and National Honor Society. She'll continue playing soccer at Upper Iowa University after graduation.
Good afternoon. I would like to thank and welcome our parents and families who are here with us today. We appreciate everything you have done for us, from driving us to practices, rehearsals, and being our remote, homebound teachers. We cannot thank you enough for everything you have done that has led us to graduation. Parents in attendance, please stand and clap to be recognized. Thank you. Next, I would like to recognize the school board members who are here with us today and thank them for their commitment to our school district. Please give a wave when I call your name. Mr. Herrera, Miss Hauk, Miss Mayville, Miss Reed-Namick, Miss Whitcomb, Mr. Zicker, Mr. Booker, who is not in attendance today. I'd also like to give a shout out to our superintendent, Dr. Weisman, for your leadership, especially during this last year. Finally, I would like to thank our teachers teachers and staff of District 100 for all your hard work during this very stressful year. All your dedication helped each and every student be as successful as they could be. We appreciate you making our safety your #1 priority, especially when you changed our classrooms to be more COVID safe. Your creativity during remote learning helped everyone stay motivated and on top of our grades, even though some of us didn't leave our beds. At this time, teachers and staff of District 100, please stand and be recognized.
Thank you, Katrina. Now I'd like to take a moment to recognize the different groups of the class of 2021 as we reflect on their high school experience and acknowledge them for their achievements. First, I would like to recognize students who have achieved great academic success. Will students graduating with honors please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Will students graduating with high honors please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Will the 19 valedictorians graduating with a 4.0 GPA please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And finally, for the first time in school history, we have 3 students who are graduating with the seal by literacy. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. At Belvidere North, we have students achieving greatness outside of the classroom as well. Will students who were in the Fine Arts program please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Will students who are in a club or extracurricular activity please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Will students who were a member of a Blue Thunder athletic team please stand and be recognized? The next 2 groups I would like to recognize have been especially unique to this school year, where they have had to take on different roles as students. If you had to watch a younger sibling while doing remote learning, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And then one other thing that's really unique to the class of 2021. If you had to learn from your home in order to achieve a graduation diploma today, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. As you can see, you've all had different experiences throughout your high school career, and you surely will have different paths going forward. One final group I'd like to recognize are the students who made the commitment to enlist in the United States Armed Forces. Please stand and be recognized, and thank you for your service. Thank you for your commitment. At the beginning of the school year, I shared a video with all of you. To jog your memory, started off with the song Dance Monkey. I shared an optimistic view of what the school year would look like. I challenge us to be all in this together. In that video, one of the quotes I shared was by James Corey. When the crisis comes, we all pull together naturally. It's easy then. It's when things drag on too long that we have to make the effort. We need to make sure that everyone sees we're all in this together. You have endured a crisis like never before seen in the world. You have definitely lost out on opportunities this year, but you have continued to stay together and have achieved so many great things. You've come together to put on 3 different plays, including an awesome musical named Emma just a couple of weeks ago. You have come together to compete at a high level and have won conference championships in volleyball, cheerleading, and cross country, as well as numerous second-place finishes. You won the school's first ever Science Olympiad Regional Championship, you made it to the finals in the State Line Quiz Bowl, and you finished top 2 in the state in cheerleading, along with many other state titles in previous years. These are some of the many accomplishments of the class of 2021. You figured out how to come together to accomplish your goals and continue to pursue your passion with your classmates. Class of 2021, I want to thank you for continuing to stick together. Going forward, you should feel very confident that you will achieve your goals you set. You're a class that I'll never forget, and I'm very, very proud of you. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to welcome to the stage Valedictorian Sydney Elder for our opening address. Sydney has been involved in cross-country, track, English National Honor Society, Zonta, and plans to attend Judson University after graduation.
Hey guys, I know graduation ceremonies are long, and I don't know about you guys, but I know my dad is sitting up there ready to keep this thing moving, so I will try to keep this short and sweet. If there is one thing that I learned in high school, it is to try not to judge people. I say try because obviously nobody is perfect and we all do it. However, it's about learning to take away that line between you and the stranger sitting next to you in class. Whether you think that they're better than you, or not as cool as you, or a nerd, or weird, it doesn't matter. People will teach you things you didn't know you needed to know. It helps to understand that everyone is the way they are for a reason. There are no good or bad people, there are just people. And some people have had a harder time making it through life than others, most of the time by no fault of their own. Behind why a person is the way they are and why they think the way they think is a lifetime of people and experiences and exposures and influences. It's really hard to judge someone when you think about whether or not you would be where they are had you been through what they had been through. That's why this whole cancel culture stuff doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Hate doesn't help a hateful person, it makes them more hateful. Forgiveness seems to be a forgotten word nowadays, but I think we should bring it back. A lot of people think that if you forgive someone who has done a bad thing, then you're saying what they did is okay, and that if you forgive people who do bad things, then you're part of the problem. I don't think so. To forgive someone is to love them anyway. That anyway means that you acknowledge there was a wrong done. Another misconception is that you need to feel ready to forgive someone. Forgiveness is a decision. I was taught that. I didn't figure that out on my own, but it's true. You decide to show a person love, to be kind, and to build them up, no matter what your emotions are telling you to do. Some people call that being fake, but I believe that's being mature. Forgiveness is easier to give, and judgment is harder to pass when you look at a person's humanity and realize that that human status is the same as your own. I believe everyone here can make an impact on the world. I believe that because every single one of you has the ability to show love and empathy and compassion to the people that you come in contact with. It doesn't matter what major you choose or what business you go into. If you do that, you're making a bigger impact than some of the most famous influencers or TikTokers, because it's the genuine connection and action from one person to another that this world needs. So I will leave you with this. Don't be afraid to connect with people. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And don't be afraid to forgive and love the person that everyone else has given up on. So, let's go love people, yeah? Thank you.
At this time, please direct your attention to the Belvidere North High School Senior Choir led by vocal music director Dr. Philip Vermillion as they perform A Million Dreams from the musical The Greatest Showman. Senior Choir, head over there by Dr. Vermillion. is now my pleasure to welcome to the stage valedictorians Natalie Horgan and Michaela Pryor to deliver the senior class address. Natalie has played multiple sports here at North and been involved in National Honor Society and Key Club. After graduation, Natalie plans on attending Purdue University. Michaela has been in the Health Careers Club and also has a black belt in karate. After graduation, she'll be going to Arizona State University.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would first like to start out by thanking all of my teachers, coaches, friends, and my family for helping me get this opportunity to speak to you all today. It is truly an honor to represent this graduating class, a class full of state champions in multiple sports, all-state musicians, talented artists, and high academic achievers. Many of you have known each other since kindergarten. However, I was a new student starting high school. I didn't know anyone, and I honestly didn't know anything about this school. Nonetheless, I came to find out that this was one of the greatest changes in my life. I've met amazing people at the school and surrounded myself around a successful atmosphere. I bring this up in the midst that many of us will be leaving our friends we've known for years and going on our separate journeys. I expect that most of you will be a little nervous in this next step of our lives. Did I make the right decision? Did I pick the right college? Should I take a year off? Should I go straight into the workforce? What is my life going to look like in the future? These are all questions that I bet most of you have asked yourself. You can ask any single one of my friends how crazy my college decision journey was. I was in the recruiting process for basketball, talking to many coaches, and pursuing my dream at the time of playing collegiate basketball. Unfortunately, in the summer going into my senior year, I tore my ACL, MCL, and meniscus. At the time, I was devastated. I missed out on my senior basketball season and played my last competitive basketball game. However, got my head straightened out and showed me that I was focusing way too much on wanting to play and wasn't truly thinking about the future I wanted for myself. So with that roller coaster of a story, we have all gone through some challenge or hardship in our life that may have discouraged us at some moment. Regardless, every single one of us is sitting here, honored with graduating a long yet quick 4 years of high school. I encourage you all to not be afraid of the challenges that you may encounter in life, but rather welcome them and allow them to send you towards a new direction. No one's journey will be perfect, and there will be lessons to be learned. Embrace the obstacles so that you can truly celebrate your successes. For now, let's celebrate graduating high school and going on new adventures. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you.
You have your way, I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. When I first heard this quote, I was an 8th grader, ready to venture into the ups and downs of high school, as well as the thrills and excitement that were glorified in almost every coming-of-age movie that I had seen. Although a very small portion of those movies actually became reality, this quote never really made sense with me until the past year. While it may seem like I know nothing about individuality, being a twin myself, if it has taught me one thing, it's that no single person is exactly alike. While they may look alike, act alike, or even have common interests, each and every one of us is living a completely different life with vastly different perceptions. Many of us have ventured through and survived some of the toughest classes, experienced the same virtual education for the past year and a half, and ultimately graduated high school. Even though it feels like we know everything there is to know right now, we just don't. No one does. It will take a succession of trial and error to even scratch the surface to who we will become. We will no longer have teachers alongside us every step of the way or counselors across the hall to solve our social problems. Now is the time to navigate and endlessly search for the grown adults that we will hopefully strive to be. It is a never-ending process of success and failure, as well as learning experiences that are undoubtedly necessary. It is also a time to understand our true potentials and passions without some of our greatest inspirations. We have entered an era of complete change. Eventually, we will look back at the young adults that we once were and possibly consider ourselves unrecognizable. Our priorities will change, our opinions will certainly be changed, and new motivational individuals will find their way into our lives. As we make our way through these next few years, it will be up to us to use the advice and past mistakes to our advantage and as a guide in order to begin this new time of self-discovery. Whether we are going to college or starting our professions immediately, we will begin to realize how heavily these past 4 years have impacted us all. Even if we had to run the pacer at 8 in the morning or squint at our chemistry exams to make it seem like they made sense, we truly have done it all. And as one of my favorite characters on Criminal Minds once said, I've always heard every ending is also a beginning, we just don't know it at the time.
In preparation for today, yesterday, the valedictorians practiced their speeches in the middle of the pouring rain. And there's actually a couple selfies to prove it, and they're doing a great job today. So it's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Dan Wiesman, Superintendent of School District 100, for certification of graduates.
Graduates, we are very proud of you and we love you today. It's good to see you here all together. To the District 100 Community and Board of Education, as the Superintendent of the Belvidere Community Unit School District 100, I certify that the Belvidere North High School graduating class of 2021 has met all graduation requirements deemed appropriate by the Board of Education and the state of Illinois and has therefore earned their high school diplomas. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Wiesman. Please welcome Dr. Vermillion and Mrs. Taylor for awarding or announcing of the diplomas. First line, you could go ahead and form here.
Do I need to help them fit this?
Maybe stand.
First row, stand up.
I would stand up and get it.
We got it. Go ahead. Christina Agard. Kenna Ackerman. Odalis Acosta. Kaden Marie Adams. William Addo Condi. Jaden Aguilera. Ivan Jesus Alarcon. Leilani B. Alcantara. Nicolina Alexic. Anayeli Almaraz Calzonsin. Edward R. Alms. Alexis Christine Alvarado. Jatan Marshawn Anderson. Isabella Hope Andre. Diane Avila. Salvador Baez Mendez. Tate Elizabeth Bauman. Michelle Bautista. Skylar T. Becker. Nathan G. Beck. Amina Bedek. Hannah Marie Beffa. Malia G. Beggs. Vaughn Nelson Beiersdorf. Adam Michael Bellinson. Madison A. Bergman. Austin Lee Beal. Alyssa Bird. Alyssa Bird. Maxwell Bogardus. Kieran Michael Borth. Michaela Lynn Bowen. Tyron Breaks. Jack Andrew Brown. Ludria Brown. Ryan Patrick Brown. Allison K. Brynolf. Nicholas J. Beach. Gannon Berger. Evelyn Camargo. Natalia Camargo. Catherine Elizabeth Cam. Sophia Renee Campa. Lydia Alessandra Campos. Nicholas John Capriola. Alexia Cardenas. Alyssa Marie Carmichael. Owen David Carpenter. Mason D. Chapman. Jonathan G. Chrisman. Christopher Christ. Rachel Chu. Jack Shylack. Odessa Linda Secura. Kylie Chapola. Jackson Rodak Clark. Madison Michelle Clark. Andrew Coombs. Stephanie Corsello. Matthew Cotton. Callan Ray Cottrell. Nicholas Crone. Amaria Marie Cruz. Megan Maureen Cummings. Abigail Noel DeAugustine. Emily Marie Dahl. Miles Joseph Donald Davis. Ainsley Dean. Emily Nicole Dennis. Jair Diaz. Cindy Doe. Daniel James Dodelaire. Brendan Eastridge. Jacob Edmonds. Jake James Effler. Rayleigh Sue Effler. Sydney Lynn Elder. Paola Enciso. Hannah Alexis Irwin. Braxton A. Eubanks. Bryn Ryan Eubanks. Bianca Lee Fant. RJ. Samantha Nicole Filipovic. Zach Fleury. Osiel Flores. Caleb Neal Flynn. Gabriel Foley. Solomon Foley IV. Exandria Denise Fort. Thomas Matthew Foster. Dustin Scott Fowler. Yoselin Gallegos. Ashley Ramos Garcia. Alexis Marie Gardner. Nicholas James Garlick. Matt Gilbertson. Anastasia Glee. Sydney Grace Goebel. Brant Golden. Preston Miguel Gonzalez. Linnea Rose Goimarak. Shirley Hasibe Granados Ramirez. Christopher Gray. Jody Patricia Graydon. Grace Olivia Hall. Samuel Hardy. Trevor James Hattendorf. Noel Robert Hefty. Walker Hendricks. Kira Madison Hensley. Yadira Hernandez. Carlo Said Hernandez Rosendo. Jasmine Selena Herrera. Kayla Ann Hassano. I'm good. Nolan J. Heeb. Travell Higgs. Haley Ray Hill. Jordan Gloria Hills. Paige Marie Hofstetter. Natalie Grace Horgan. Marissa Hoosier. Garrett William Holstead. Victoria Angelina Hultgren. Naomi Iniestra Lindelof. Brandon J. Jardine. Anthony Johnson. Elijah William Johnson. Kyle Robert Johnson. Kylie Johnson. Marissa Eileen Johnson. Sarah Olivia Johnson. Tyler W. Johnson. Devin Allen Jones. Caleb Matthew Carlson. Josephine Cockey. Ethan Graham Kay. Katrina Kozlowski. Hunter Ray Keithley. Kayleen L. Kelly. Savannah Elise Kennedy. Caden Jane Kimmerly. Ellie Lynn Currain. Emma Ray Clicker. Dylan Clock. Riley Peyton Clunk. Allison Mills Koklanis. Coral Michelle Kohler. Caitlin Danielle Conan. Matthew Kroll. Blake Everett Labarge. Emma Caitlin Lamarca. Trevor Michael Lang. William J. Langley. Mackenzie Sue Larson.
Nathan J. Lendman. Jesus Leon. Annalise Lewis. Leah Lease. Gavin R. Lofquist. Garrett C. Logan. Trey A. Logsden. Alejandro Lopez. Jocelyn Ruby Lopez. Caitlin Elizabeth Lopez. Frazier Lachey. Ishmael Macias. Jose Macias. Anthony Machakari. Mark Magianis. Robert Melankar. Anna Marie Milan. Ryan Maloney. Andrew Mandera. Alyssa Marshall. Madeline Wendella McLean. Grace McCutcheon.
We love you, Grace. Congratulations.
Octavia Denise McGarry. Nathan McGee. Thomas McMillan Jr. Cassandra Lynn McMullen. Gabrielle Irene McNabb. Paige McNabb. Trinity McNamara. Miguel Medina. Pablo Medina. Lance Menard. Brianna Miller. Alexander Mitchell. Evan Michael Mobley. Joseph Molina. Marco Montano. Miguel Montez. Mary Moyer.
That was innovation.
Alexandria Elizabeth Mull. Rihanna Nebiu. Jacob Q. New. Anthony Edward Nasco. Ebony Marie Obat. Luis Ocelot. Hunter William Olenek. Joey Ortiz. Grace Ozark. Tyler Padron. Elena Jade Patterson.
I like the cap.
Samuel J. Payne. Fernando Perez. Yamalet Perez. Heidi Perez Sanchez. Peyton Peterson.
We love you, Sarah.
Sarah Phoenix.
It's Pohaniacs. Congratulations.
Cassidy Hope Potempa. Kennedy K. Powers. Michaela Marie Pryor. Haley Elizabeth Pryor. Angel Ramirez. Gustavo Ramirez. Leonel Ramirez. Manuel Ramirez. Saul Ramos. Brandon Rainey. Brian Rainey. Brianna Reagan. Noah Lee Reister. Brenna Ripplinger. Hector Rivas. Kimberly Rivas. Janet Rivas. Jacqueline Rivera. Jonathan Galvin. Carlos Rodriguez. Emily Rodriguez. Dayanara Rosas Villafuerte. Caitlin Roth.
Love you, Caitlin.
Rebecca Sable. Jacqueline Sagona. Reese Saladino. David Salgado. Elijah Salgado. Christian Salinas. Zachary Sanders. Isabella Sandwick. Samantha Santoyo. Emily Catherine Savage.
Emily.
Sarah Sawtell. Ashley Shamper. Alex Brian Schremser. Jacob Michael Schwenk.
Jacob. Jake.
Shantae Sue Shortino.
Congrats, Shantae.
Benjamin Scott. Vasily Segura. Anna Victoria Sida. Gabrielle Solarski. Jonathan Slavinsky. Emmeline Smuskevich.
Emmy. We love you, Emmy.
Kylie Stamper. Austin Stastny. Dallin Grace Stilley.
Dallin.
Paige Stolp. Ashton Stone. Adam Shop. Jacob Tapia. Madeline Taskey. Abigail Taylor. Clinton Taylor. Edgar Tellez. Samantha Thomas. Aiden Thompson. Liam Torbert.
Congrats, Liam.
Angel Gabrielle Torrio. Alexis Tovar. Ava Trevino. Justin Trimble. Matthew Turn.
Congrats, Matt.
Jonathan Urzua. Carla Valerio. Jake Van Anroy.
Congrats, Jake.
Bryn Vansickle. Anthony Vargas. Christopher Vargas. Nicholas Verstrate. Jordy Vidal. Kevin Villafuerte.
It works, Haley.
Haley Vogel. DeAndre Walker. Marcus Walker. Evan Walton. Anthony Whitworth. Kelsey Williams. Jacob Whitkus. Haley Worthy. Aubrey Yankowitz. Madeline Youngberg. Hayden Zalewski. Daniela Zapata. Lisbeth Zapata. Alea Zuki.
Bugs everywhere.
It's now my pleasure to welcome to the stage Valedictorian Mr. Kieran Borth for the turning of the tassels. Kieran has been involved in almost every theatrical performance ever had at Belvidere North, I feel like, and he plans to attend Rock Valley College after graduation.
Hi guys, so this wind is giving me a little bit of trouble, so if you see me clutching at my stuff, I'm not having a heart attack. Hello everyone, my name is Kieran Borth, and I know we've had a long day, so I prepared a short 20-minute speech to finish us off. All jokes aside, it's great to be here today and celebrate our accomplishment. I've seen our class go through some tough times, like Socratic seminars, and I know that we've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Well, our moments finally came. It's nice too, because I know that this is only the start of achievements yet to come. I can't wait to look back and say, high school graduation, that's nothing. And I know you guys will do the same. I see great accomplishments in our future, and it all starts here. Whatever's next, whether it's college, trade school, a job, stink bug season, I know it'll lead to something great. So please stand and join me in signifying our graduation from Belvidere North High School by moving your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations and thank you.
Graduates, you can stay standing. At Belvidere North, we have the tradition of ringing the bell after victories. I cannot think of a bigger accomplishment for our school and community than graduation. With this being our first ever graduation hosted at Mill Brown Stadium, I think it's only fitting that we ring the bell as students exit. We ring the bell 3 times. The first ring is to recognize our teammates and classmates and their efforts that have contributed to an individual's success. The second ring is to show pride in the Belvidere North community and family. The third ring is to acknowledge our family and friends that support our students. Graduates in the class of 2021, you have an entire community who is proud of everything you've accomplished and will continue to stand behind you in your future endeavors. As you go forth, believe in yourself and in your future, congratulations. We're all proud of you. Let's ring the bell.
Okay, we need to take our stands to the stand rack, which is over in the corner. If some of you can help bring stand racks in, that would be great, because I don't want to have to make 4 trips this time. Put your stand upside down like this.